Good morning. Good morning. This is day 11 of doing our mindful mornings together of our morning study. Ugh. So I hope that you're all really enjoying this combination of oils if you have it. If you don't have it, whichever combination that you've chosen. I'm sitting here doing my gratitudes and thinking, yesterday was a very abundant day in that it was the first day that it was Ben's best day since all this transition has happened. It's been his best day, and he didn't get sick, and he had quite a lot of company. Some unexpected company where people dropped in to say hi, and it was very beautiful. And some friends and family. I'm so grateful for everybody who stopped by. And so I was just thinking, there was a lot of things that I had planned during this time that haven't gotten done. Even like my potatoes are still in the ground. And there's snow on top of them and all kinds of things that that could be burdensome, that I could be bothered about. And and yet how does just the ordinary things in life play into this thing of after my house burned down, I saw the moon more clearly, of just this whole aspect of if it's going to be, it's up to me. It's up to me to do my work. It's up to me to do my work. If I'm going to have this positive attitude, this positive yes attitude, then it's up to me in every situation. Yes, it's easy in the good situations. It's easy to look at the one side of the coin, but I keep thinking, and the point I was getting to, I was writing my gratitudes, is the law of opposites. Being reminded of the law of opposites again, that if one's there, the other is there too. Like I can't have the palm of my hand without having the back of my hand. Can't have one without the other. And so in the same way, wherever there's a possibility for a positive feeling, there's also a possibility for a negative feeling. And they're both there side by side. And so the thing is, which one do I choose? And this is where this piece came into me so strongly that I kept coming back to yesterday. Well, it's up to me. It's up to me to do my work. It's up to me to decide which one I'm going to choose. It's up to me to be able to quickly translate whatever situation comes up into yes, that there is something to be grateful for in every situation, and it's up to me to find it. It's up to me. It's not up to the situation. It's not up to those that I'm with. It's not up to whatever I would like to put the blame on, or the energy on, or the focus on. It's up to me. This is my life. This is my opportunity for me to do the work that I need to do. And it's good to have this thought process going on continually, that I get to choose. I get to be the one. And how easy it would be to simply say, oh, well, And I even go back to thinking of how that the programming is, and how often I probably said it, but now I'm so aware of people saying even their babies, when their babies are like whiny and nasty and crying, they excuse it by saying, oh, they're tired, or oh, they're hungry. And so how else can we program these things in, instead of, and then, as little children act up, and all through life, we excuse bad behavior by being tired or hungry, like seriously. Um, at the time it seems maybe logical, but looking back on it and thinking about how the programming happens, and how these programs get put into our subconscious mind. Wow. And so then all of our lives we excuse ourselves, or I've excused myself for bad behavior because I was tired. Really? Or because I was hungry. Like, oh my, some of the most basic things. And really allowing them to take away the power, take away the potential, take away the true ability that I have to show up as a professional, to show up as my best, regardless of the situation. Like, it's up to me to do my work. This isn't something to take lightly. This isn't something to take like just brush it off, and like make excuses and excuse myself all the time for, oh well, like I acted out, or I was rude, or I didn't follow through, or because I was tired. Hmm. Looking back, it looks so petty. And yet it's something that's really deep in the subconscious, because it's programmed from infancy. And I think of how many times my mom used to tell me that I would throw temper tantrums, and have hissy fits, and like stamp my feet, and then would hold my breath, like if somebody was always attempting to calm me down, and then I'd hold my breath until I passed out. And she said that somebody told her one time, well, just ignore her, let her pass out. But these programs are deep inside, and it's so easy to simply excuse ourselves for something so little. I wonder, thinking back on my life, I wonder how this has affected my life, how it's affected my children, how it's affected so many of my outcomes that I could have possibly changed long before now, had I known about this work, had I done this work, had I did it. What does it say? Had I dedicated myself to the way that I think, the way I dedicate myself to the way that I think. It's up to me. It's up to me to do my work, to change these programs, to input the new program that I would like to have. And so it's not simply about just erasing the old and thinking it's done. It's not like we, white out a sentence and it's gone, or take our eraser and change it. with a subconscious, I have to replace it. I can't simply white it out and ignore it. I have to replace it. And so the justification for a poor attitude, for a bad attitude, for this the self-justification of just being able to kind of slosh over something and excuse myself for it. No, it's up to me to do my work. It's up to me to decide how I want to show up in the world. And I just love the definition of a professional, that you always show up as your best regardless of the situation. And that, I attempt to be a little bit better today than I was yesterday. What a beautiful, liberating way to show up, to be, and to be a professional. To be a little bit better today than I was yesterday, to think a little bit kinder today than I thought yesterday, to be a little bit more genuine, a little bit more caring, a little bit more sincere, a little bit more, just a tiny bit more today than I was yesterday. To be a little bit more considerate, to be a little bit, and this isn't even to others, but even to myself, to not be so hard on myself, not to be so critical of myself, not to be so, like, just allow for the grace, because once I learn to do that on the inside, then that's how it's going to manifest on the outside. And so I'm going to just spend some more time just percolating on this. It's up to me to do my work and see where it takes me today. It's very ponderful, very deep for me. So thank you for joining me, wherever you are, whoever you are. And thank you for joining me. I hope that your day is absolutely amazing. And we'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.